At the international conference on July 24th, 2021, Global Crisis, this already affects everyone. Shocking facts about the state of our planet's ecology were voiced. During the 4 months since the last conference, the volunteers of the project Creative Society from all over the world have been monitoring the events related to environmental pollution, and we observed that the situation had deteriorated significantly. Air pollution. 90% of people on the planet breathe polluted air. Monitoring data shows regions and entire countries where the air is polluted almost constantly. The main reasons are manufacturing, power generations, transportation, and heating. In 4 months, many events have occurred that have worsened the air quality on the whole planet. These are forest fires, dust storms, landfill fires, explosions at factories, and chemical emissions. For example, in November, schools were closed in the Indian capital Delhi because of the air quality, and even the question of isolation was being considered. At the same time, people had to wear masks even at home.
The visibility is low and pollution level is very high. As you can see, even the Red Fort is not visible from here. It feels smoky in the eyes and it is difficult to breathe.
During the 4 months of monitoring, the number of deaths from air pollution exceeded 2 million people. Forest loss. The loss of forest is one of today's terrible disasters. But as it turns out, in real time, you can see the loss of forest only in the rainforest zone. The increase in tree cover loss warning in South America between August and October was 46% higher than during the same period last year. The world's largest rainforest, the Amazon, has lost more than 10,000 square kilometers since the beginning of 2021. That's an area the size of 2 Istanbuls. In the regions of South Asia and Australia, forest loss increased by 130%, and Africa experienced the highest increase 2.5 times.
The loggers are winning. The forest is being devastated, and the environment problem is growing, and nobody does anything.
Official statements talk of a reduction in the volume of logging and its termination, but facts show that it is only increasing every month. Garbage dumps. The data on the amount of rubbish that is made publicly available is very underreported. But even according to these data, in just 4 months, 730 million tons of rubbish was dumped in landfill sites. For comparison, the entire population of the Earth weighs 300 million tons, which means that in just 4 months, we have thrown away 2.5 times the weight of the entire population. Fires often occur in landfills, which cause even greater damage to people and the environment. For example, in August, the cemetery of old tires in Kuwait caught fire. Columns of black smoke could be seen even from space. The fire led to air pollution with toxic substances and caused harm to the health of almost 4.5 million people. Oil spills. Today, the state of our water resources is close to ecological disaster. One of the most dangerous pollutants is oil. 1 liter of spilled oil kills marine life in 40,000 liters of water, depriving them of oxygen. Just 2 grams of oil per kilogram of soil makes it unsuitable for planting. An incredible number of events related to oil spills took place in 4 months. We'll show just the largest of them.
Look at that. Look at that. Please, share this video. We have a massive oil spill in the Gulf of Paria right now.
In August, an oil spill the size of New York occurred in Syrian territorial waters. On the 1st of September, the oil slick was already 7 kilometers from the coast of Cyprus. According to available information during the 4 months alone, The total volume of oil spills was more than 27,500 square kilometers. This is equal to the area of 2 Sydney cities. Water pollution. Today, according to WHO, every third inhabitant of the planet does not have access to safe drinking water. Over the past 4 months, human activity has caused the water resources to deteriorate significantly. Toxic emissions from clothing factories have polluted the sacred river in India. This led to Yamuna River getting covered by toxic foam. Despite this, people massively perform ablution in honor of the religious holiday.
It is a ritual to take a bath in the water body during Chhat Puja. I hope the government pays attention to the cleaning of Yamuna.
In these 4 months, almost 1 million people have died worldwide from water pollution alone, according to official reports. From the podiums, we say that the environmental crisis is the most important agenda of today. But what do? All that we see is the result of everyone's choice, the result of our inaction. In these 4 months, we could have already been building the creative society, our only chance that can save the environment and our lives. Instead, by our inaction, we supported the consumer format and thus continued destroying our planet. This means our future and the future of our children. We've lost 4 months. Let's not waste our last chance.
Today is the time for the truth. Let us speak honestly. We stand on the edge of an environmental catastrophe that leads to the death of mankind. And this is what we have been created